A city builder on the back of a train. This is Steel Artery, and, well, it's not much of a train at the moment. It's literally just one wagon, but we're going to be evolving it, hopefully turning it into a grand, huge train over the course of time. Right, okay, we got a couple of little tutorialized things that we got to get through here. There's a couple of quests. Assemble a heap of scrap, 100 reputation with the Emperor. Okay, we will do that. We will accept this and get cracking. Okay, I understand. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I understand how to inspect creatures. We're going to place a toilet. Cool. All right, so services, toilet, grand. Let's get that locked and loaded, and let's get unpaused. Okay, what have we got here? We have got a resource pile with loads and loads and loads of stuff in. Don't really need to worry about the contents right now. Suffice to say, there's a whole bunch of different components. We're going to be exploring what they all do over the course of time. We've got a construction station. We have got people that are assigned to different shifts, which is grand, and we can actually hover over and see who is assigned on what shift. They all take a salary, and the salary is paid from the coin store that is also held at the construction station. We've also got a carrier station, which is going to allow us to transport goods around, which I think is grand. Okay, we need to click the toilet. Fine, I've reviewed the toilet card. I don't particularly care. However, what I will say is that, yeah, when the toilet is used, these are the inputs. So we've got dirty water and wastewater. Actually, well, these are the outputs, but we have toilets on, we have coins, dirty water, and wastes. We also need to just bear in mind that these things are going to need to get removed so as we don't overflow with dirty water and with wastes. That's fine. Okay, let's build some ladders in accordance with the tutorial, and let's see if we can try and build up to a second floor, which is pretty darn cool. Okay, yeah, so what was this objective? Assemble the heap of scrap. So this is build an engine and also build a driver's cabin. Now, that is in locomotion, and the engine is pretty darned large. In order to build the engine, we're clearly going to have to get a bunch of additional... Yeah, we're going to have to get a bunch of additional stuff. We're probably going to have to build ourselves an additional chassis over here, right at the front of the train, which I think is fine. We can make that happen, but we don't want to probably make it happen too early on, just in case. All right, place 3 structural block blueprints. I can do that. Why the heck not? Let's make it happen. Yeah, unfortunately, as far as I'm aware, demolition, fine, great, happy days. Cool. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't figure out how to skip the tutorial, which is a little bit of a shame, because I like skipping tutorials. It means that we can get right on into the action. But to be fair, this is not a bad tutorial. All right, let's get some frames in place. This is just a little bit of background noise. To be fair, I'd probably want to put another building in here, but it doesn't really matter at all. Okay, another carrier station. I don't know why we need another carrier station so soon, but I'm happy to oblige. Everything needs a foundation. That's completely fine. Everything needs to be sort of filled in. We can make that all work. Okay, build a gate anywhere. Yep, maintenance gate. This is an important bit of kit right here. This is going to allow me, once it is built, it's going to allow me to send a whole bunch of workers outside into the big wide world and hopefully do a little bit of resource harvesting. The resources that are available in the world, we can see here. Explored resource deposits. We have got, what is that, iron and coal as well. So that's cool. We can also see how many expected migrants we are roughly going to see arriving per day, which is excellent. Good. Let's say nice, and click the politics panel in order to see migration. Cool. All right, so can we just, like, get the maximum number? I mean, I will take everyone. I will take absolutely everyone on board. Yes, please. We're not going to be able to get that many. There's only a couple, but you know what? We'll take them. We will take them. Some buildings take a long time to construct. Hover over the existing construction and press Q to copy a blueprint. Yeah, okay, great. Fine. Do I want to do this though? I mean, I don't know if I necessarily care. I guess we'll build another construction station. I mean, it's probably a good thing. Probably a good thing to do. So let's leave that all like so, and then build this. Sure. Okay, we currently only have one chassis with a maximum building height of 10 cells. Yeah, we can't build up into this area. I found the red zone. And let's build another chassis. Okay, we're going to be building it behind here, apparently. absolutely fine, but we'll get that all assembled. It's going to take me quite a lot of components. What are these? Iron parts here. We don't have an infinite number of resources. Some of the more sophisticated things like gears, we only have 350 of. So it's not a huge number. Also, holy cow. Maybe I need to be... maybe I need to, like, reduce the number of people that I have coming in. I mean, this is a bit crazy. This is a bit crazy. Okay, let's build a treasury. Fine. A treasury is going to allow us to manage the movement of money. Very, very important. The reason that this is important is because the way that employment works, as I've said, is through salaries, and the salaries, there we go, are stored at all of the working buildings. So it's really, really important that we've got plenty of cash available. Right, next thing that we need is a research center that is clearly quite large. So let's go and get that built. I have to build it. I have to build it on the ground floor. I have no choice. I have no choice in the matter. Absolutely fine. Also, I just got an achievement of small community. What else have we got down here, by the way? Research, yep, we're building that. Train, politics. We got 57 creatures on the train. That is kind of crazy. Let's maybe take this down. Let's say we want 20 humans. We want 30 orcs, and we want 10 elves. I just feel like we maybe need to chill out a little bit. Chill out a little bit in terms of the population. At the present moment, it is rather busy, and we want to make sure that that not everybody is using the same toilet, which is great. Okay. Now on, regulate the migration limits yourself. Excellent. I will do that. The drinking barrel lets creatures satisfy their thirst. Excellent. Let's get that built. Having one singular drinking barrel, probably not going to be enough. Probably going to have to get a second one, but we'll build that over there, and we'll build a little bit of corresponding structural block in anticipation for this. Also going to build some more structural blocks over here, and build a few additional ladders in order to enable access to this area before building a shower, which is a 2-block. That would have been nice there, but it's okay. A 2-block banger right over here. Okay, things are looking good. We're not too displeased with that. Small stockpile of fish. Eatery. Eatery is rather small. I guess we'll put it there. I just kind of don't want to have like varying degrees of different sort of like height buildings in different locations. So that's just something that we want to consider. Anyway, the eatery, we're about to have workers sort of fill this out as soon as I unpause. There we go. And then we can select exactly what food we want to have as the food that we sell. For example, if we select fish, we're going to see fish as the input, and we're going to see wastes as the output. I think we can also, we can also get fish in this coastal region that we're in. So that is looking great. All right, next thing, 4 small cabins. Yeah, I think I might need more than 4. How many people can actually sleep in a cabin here? Also, let's maybe get... Let's do that. What the heck? Let's do it. Let's get some structural blocks in here, and then let's get some ladders up this way. I think that's a pretty good idea, to be honest. I think that is a pretty good idea. What else have we got? Lots of things in the guide, which I'm not particularly bothered about. Let's just wait for all of this to get built. I think this should theoretically be possible, even though we're kind of like half and half over a drinking barrel. Okay, it's not possible. That's fine. Let's do a little demolition on this drinking barrel. We'll move it across to here, and we'll build a structural block in this location instead. Okay, I like the look of that a little bit better. Feels pretty good. Okay, filters, summary. Yeah, we can see everybody at a glance. We've got a little bit of an overview of exactly how people are. This is, how many people are getting fed, how many people are getting drinks, how many people are poor, how many people are middle class, how many people are rich, how many people are humans, human, poor, etc. All races, all classes. Cool. Yeah, nice. I understand how to use filters, and I understand the needs heat map. Okay, let's get on to research and see what we have got there, shall we? Pretty extensive tech tree, not too shabby. Looks like we can come in at it at different points. We've got 4 research points. We've got 12 intelligence per minute, and we've got 13 creativity per minute. Okay, we'll research fishing, and I guess it's going to take 1 hour and 29 minutes in order to get the next research point, I guess, thanks to intelligence and creativity. So what I've got to imagine is that humans and orcs probably, yeah, they probably have different creativity and intelligence values, and they all feed into the research. Okay, that's cool. I like that. That's a good mechanic. Right, extraction, fisherman house. Let's do it. Where do we want to make this happen? Probably downstairs. Ideally, we want to have it in close proximity to the gate, because that will allow the workers to go and escape out of the gates and get out into the big wide world, which is kind of nice. Right, build a warehouse. We need a warehouse in order to set up storage for our fish. Fine, that's actually quite conveniently the same height. Good. Okay, unlimited fish in this area. Amazing. That's what we like to see. And Mogul Flesh Render. Jeez Louise, that's a name and a half, eh? Anyway, you are outside the train, presumably doing a little fishing, which is marvelous. We will choose what we want to store here. We will store fish. That is great. Coins are now in storage. Resource piles, yep, great. We can already store 5,000 units of fish. Indeed, we can. Okay, what's up next? Cleaner's station. Let's do it. A warehouse to store waste, a warehouse to store dirty water, and of course, as I say, the cleaner's station, which is required. That's actually quite a convenient, nice little location. To be honest, let's go and build that there. I don't know where we're going to build the warehouses though, because we need to get. Can I build? There's no way that that's going to be a legal build. I don't think. I think we're not going to be able to build up into the area. I mean, we could try. I mean, let's try doing this, and then let's see if we can try and build a warehouse like on top. I don't think that's going to work, but you know what? We'll give it a shot. There we go. We'll give it a shot, and we'll see if it makes a difference. We've got loads and loads of builders in the construction office, so that should keep us going for now. Yeah, blueprint impossible. Kind of figured that. Which is a bit annoying, to be honest, because that means that there's slightly fewer locations where we could actually build warehouses. Would this work? Yeah, this would work here. But only one would work here. Tell you what, if I do this, take the ladders out. Structure, ladder. Ladders up there. And then a frame across there. That, I think, should be fine. We may have to build some background stuff in here, but that's okay. What am I looking for? I'm looking for waste. Yep, and I'm looking for dirty water, which is this one. Very nice. And oh yeah, look, it turns into a little tank as well, which is kind of cool. Alrighty, what's that? There are holes in the bottom. Yeah, kind of thought that might be the case. So we need to build some frames underneath here in order to make this all work. That's okay though, because we can just get some more rooms in here. Small cabins. Oh yeah, small cabins. The way that small cabins work, they don't actually store anyone. They don't store anyone like by sort of default, but we just need a certain number in order to make sure that they are available, and therefore somebody can come and sleep. That's kind of what we're after. Also, how's the treasury looking? Treasury's looking fine from what I can see. How are we doing? We've got plenty of resources. We don't have any fish left. Presumably because that is being put into the eatery. Yep, and we've got plenty of fish. We got a reasonably large amount of fish, which is fine. 26 looking for work. 0 cabins are free right now. Yes, so if we're low on energy, that means that we need to sort out our sleeping arrangements, and that is in services. And we're gonna get like as many new cabins as we possibly can to fix the energy issue. Yeah, for sure. That's good. That's useful. That's really, really useful. So let's get this built. And then let's build these 2 warehouses. And then once that is done, I things should be looking up a little bit. We also now should see this energy value start to perk up a little bit. 2 out of 9 cabins, 25 looking for work. Yeah, dirt on the ground. We've got cleaning stations, but presumably the cleaners are not going to be able to do any of the... is that frame? That should be a structural block. Oops. That should be a structural block in there. Yeah, there we go. Much better. Much better. 5% sleeping on the ground. 46% dirty. That's okay. Taking a good shower... Taking a shower removes the status. Right, so that's clear that we need to get another shower as well. Ugh, is there a location where a shower would be good? Is there a location where a shower would be good? Not really on our current budget. Tell you what we can do. Prepare the train for travel. Absolutely, yes, we will do that in just a sec. I'm excited because I think that is the last major stage of the tutorial. Man, I'd love a skippable tutorial. I would love a skippable tutorial. That's what it's all about. Yeah, hygiene, cool. And you know what? Maybe I'll get 2 showers. Maybe I'll get a second shower. Drinks, that's okay. Eatery, also fine. Happiness is relatively high, so that's what we like to see. That's good. Okay, get this all built. Marvelous, marvelous, marvelous. Get that all built in there, and that's looking good. Okay, you understand the basic mechanics and learned how to care for residents. Wonderful. Build a water gatherer to house and enable clean water and dirty water extraction. Let's see. Let's see where you are. Small cabin, farm, extraction, fisherman's house, water gathered. Water extraction research is required. That's cool. We're up to 7 research points already, which is not too shabby. Gatherer house, water extraction. That's what I'm after. Boom. Thank you very much. And where is it? Extraction, water gatherer house. Yeah, we are absolutely spatially limited. Unless we wanted to get rid of one of the showers, which I don't particularly want to do right now. I think that's quite handy. Caps lock to remove that. Yeah, I think we're gonna need to get another... I think we're gonna need to get another chassis here. We get another chassis, and then look to build a water gatherer hut house thing right here. Build a miner house. Okay. Let's go and get that done as well. So miner house is going to allow me to bring in ore, coal, and clay. Cool. I guess this is going to be the extraction. This is going to be the extraction carriage, which I presume that we've got the resources to actually build, but that's okay. How's everything else looking? Hygiene, yeah, we're okay. 20% disease, creatures sick. Don't know how we deal with that. We're apparently still short on cabins. Not ideal at all, to be honest. 36% dirty. I think we're mostly not provided, no free people. Yeah, so I think maybe part of the issue is that we have beggars, can't even afford the cheapest cabin. Yeah, so that's why people are so tired, is because we just don't have enough, we don't have enough jobs for people to go around. And therefore, if we don't have enough jobs, then we can't, like, nobody can earn money. And if they can't earn money, then they can't buy the services that they need in order to survive and sort of thrive. So it's got, like, this interesting kind of economy as well, which is kind of cool. All right, miner house, an industrial furnace. What the heck is an industrial furnace? We get it at smelting. Great, let's do that. And then let's build, I guess it's probably in production. It sure as heck is. And oh boy, it's a biggie. It's a biggie. We'll build it. Okay, an industrial furnace to produce iron ingots, and then a forge workshop to produce iron parts. Thankfully, we are mostly okay for iron parts. Yeah, although we have sort of seen a lot of our parts depleted and used. Forge workshop, waste incineration. Forge workshop. Let's not do anything that I don't have to absolutely do, because otherwise we're gonna run into some issues. How's this gonna work? I don't hate that, to be honest. I don't hate that at all. Structural blocks. Yep, bang that in there. That's looking good. Ladders. Yeah, perfect. Let's get some more structural blocks in here. And then maybe some cabins? I don't think that we need any more cabins, to be honest. We've got 3 out of 9 that are currently free. I think we need just more jobs for more people. Which is fine. Is there any cleaning that needs to be done? 3% fatigue, 16% dirty, 28% disease. Farms, no, we don't have any yet. Eatery, maybe another eatery. That might be an idea. How are we doing for fish? We got 131 in there, which means that we're totally fine for fish, even though we've got no fish in here. That's absolutely a-okay. Do you know what? Let's just fill this. Let's fill this with frames for now, because clearly I need to make progress on this entire area. So, you know, just bang it down. We can come back and we can revise it later. We also need to find out what we can do with our dirty water and with our waste. I'm honestly not sure what we can do. Not extracting, no recipe. What have we got? Remaining unlimited or remaining... let's get clean water. Yeah. Can I enable both? I can enable clean and dirty water extraction. Do I need both? Probably not. But I guess that's fine. Also, we are finally getting on top of our workforce issues. 19 looking for work is a heck of a lot better than we used to have. Miner house, yes, 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 yes. Let's get coal, let's get iron. Absolutely keen on getting both of them extracted. That's very, very cool. And then the industrial furnace just needs to produce iron ingots, I think. Although it can also produce copper ingots, gold ingots, glass, coal, waste, and bodies. Ah, that's waste incineration. Okay, so we can do waste incineration, and that will get rid of wastes and get rid of bodies, presumably. But thankfully, we don't have any bodies to deal with at the moment, but that is maybe something that we can look at in the future. Iron ingots, and what are we making at the forge workshop? You can make iron parts or copper parts. I guess we'll make iron parts then. Okay, food. I think we're okay for food. I mean, maybe worth getting another eatery. But I think, to be honest, I think the issue with food is not actually food provision. It's the fact that we've got 19 people looking for work, and that means that we now have 52% of the population that is begging, which is not what we want at all, to be honest. So the sooner we can fix this up, the better. I'm also not really happy at the speed at which I'm actually doing this construction and movement of resource around the train. It seems to be taking rather a long time to get all of the goodies to the back of the train. Yeah, so we might want to get another construction station up here. Is that the priority for me right now? Probably not. But I might just do it. The good news is, that's fine, and carrier station. Sure, let's get 2 of those. That seems completely fair. And that'll provide a few more jobs as well. I mean, that's 3 more jobs, which is great. And it means that we should be able to build stuff just that little bit faster. And then hopefully that'll fix the food issues. Are we making... Yep, we've got plenty of money. We've got plenty of money at the present moment. Let's have a little look at the treasury. Yep, treasury's got money, which is great. And in fact, my resource pile should have an absolute ton of money, which is great. Okay, we're down to just 7 looking for work. That's great. That's really, really good. We are working away on iron ingot production, which is marvelous. We're starting to see the iron ore and the coal come through here, which is great. Dehydration. Are we low on the old drinking water? Clean water. We might be having a little bit of dehydration, not necessarily because we have so little water. It might just be because we have only one drinking spot. And in fact, there's another prime location over here, which we could throw in a drinking barrel. Yeah, and not waste too much space. So, yeah, I will do that. That's good. Okay, only 2 looking for work now. That makes me feel very, very happy. I think that after a couple of work cycles, we're going to start to see an 11 coin salary. There we go. It's going to get paid out to people. And then when it starts to get paid out to people, we should start to see this number going from 49% all the way down to something. I don't know I don't know what it's going to go down to, but whatever the case, it should go down. That's what we need to see. Right, iron parts looking very, very good. Whenever we produce iron parts, we are going to consume iron ingots, some coal, some clean water, and also strength and intelligence. So that's going to be I guess my workers doing the actual work, which is kind of great. Okay, let's get ourselves a little bit of locomotion, shall we? We'll get a chassis up at the front here, and then we will build an engine, and we will build a driver's cabin. Do I have the goods to do these things right now? We should have everything in stock. I hope. We do. We've got everything in stock. So let's do that. And then also the engine, that can go literally, yeah, right behind you there. I think we've got enough of everything. I think we've got enough of everything to make this happen. Let's go and see. We only have one person looking for work, which is honestly not great. We might require some more components in order to get this done, but also we might not have enough workers to actually do the driving. I guess we'll see. Anyway, engine, we can now deliver all of the components over here. I have got a lot of beggars here. This is really, really not good. This is really, really, really not good. Are we still doing okay for food? Yeah, we're still doing okay for food. Yeah, that's fine. Price 9 coins. Price 12 coins. 9 coins, 18 coins. So meat is slightly cheaper as a service to provide. That's maybe something that we want to look at, but I don't really think so. Also, yeah, we now are 100% out of workers to fill the workspaces. So we're going to need to fix that. We are going to need to fix that. Tell you what, though, I feel like on the whole, we're okay. And if this gosh darn number could just come down a little bit, then I would be very, very, very happy indeed. Very happy indeed. What have we got? Glass. We got plenty of glass. We got plenty of everything. We got plenty of everything needed to make this happen. Yeah, it's just a matter of doing it. It's just a matter of doing it now. And as long as these all stay the same, then that's fine. See, if I look at poor, or indeed I look at middle class, pretty much there's not no issues, but there are fewer issues. Yeah. We got a lot of orcs that are beggars, apparently. Although, to be fair, I think that is mostly because... yeah, most of our population are orcs. I think orcs are stronger than normal. Oh, look at that. We can complete a quest. Plus 100 reputation with the Emperor. Thank you very much. Okay, what's this? Factions. Accept a new Emperor quest. Okay, but we've also got factions here. After a request of this type, aid doubles in price. This is going to allow us to use our reputation in order to get stuff. I see. That's fine. We're okay with that. And reach the city of Heather Moor. Okay, we can do that. Decline penalty, game over. Show me on the map. Show me on the map. Where the heck are we at the moment? We're at Tide's Jewel. Okay. And we need to go all the way down here. Which is how long? 1 day, 13 hours. That's not actually too far. Expected fuel consumption, quite a lot. Is that dirty water, by the way, that we can consume? That's interesting. Okay. Yeah. Let's accept the quest. Let's do it. And then, yeah, factions. We don't need to really worry about that. Learn how to assess a route. I've just assessed a route video game. Open the map legend. Map legend is here. Okay, good. Choose a point on the main line and pin the route window. Oh, I see. So, like, we're currently in a coastal region, right? Whereas if I go to here, for example, then we would be in a... Oh, I see. We need to be really careful that we don't end up, like, going around. Build a route to here. 156 coal feels like nothing. Let's do it. Wait until the work slots in the driver cabin and the engine are filled, and then use the departure horn to get moving. So, if I do this, no employees in the driver cabin. Yeah. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna get a few more. We're gonna get a few more people on board before we end up going. But is that dirty water? It is dirty water. Cool. So is that dirty water supplied to the engine? It is. And we need to have workers here. No problem at all. Let's go and do politics, migration. What do we want? Poverty threshold is 84 coins. They don't eat fruits or berries. The dirty and shocked by corpse statuses don't affect them. So strong and resilient, but their intellectual capabilities are limited. Okay. Well, I guess, I mean, we don't really care about who works in the engine room, eh? I guess not. So let's get, I don't know, we need what, like another 10? Let's get another 10 humans, and then we'll get another 20 elves in order to try and like get a roughly even operation going here. Okay, use the departure horn. When ready, press full ahead. Fine, I will do that. And that's going to be in train over there. We're at 69 out of 69. Nice. Nice. Dirt on the ground. That should be rectified with the cleaning station, I hope. Production recipe, not producing specific resources. What's the issue here, buddy? You don't have any iron ore? We don't have any iron ore in store? Tell you what, the reason that we don't have any iron ore in store is because of this guy. Extracting no space for resources. Right, this is a problem. This is a big old problem. So what we need, basically, is... Do I even have the ability to build a chassis? Yeah, we don't. This is why we need more iron parts. What we need... what we need is a warehouse that can store... iron ore and also coal. I don't like doing this, but I kind of have to. Right, where am I going? Structure, ladder. Yeah, structural blocks. Let's get that in there. Store iron ore, store coal ore. Cool. 2 people are looking for work. We got a construction station. We got a carrier station. I very much hope that that's going to be enough to get us across the line there. Because this feels like a very, very inefficient system that we've got. If we're not moving to storage, then yeah, we've just got issues. But that's okay. That's fine. Also, we probably have got lots of research points that we need to spend. Yeah, we got loads and loads of research points. To be fair, the reason that I have so much... Oh, warehouse improvement. Unlocks a new building, warehouse 2. Okay, well, I don't want the warehouse 2. I just want... The warehouse 1 is just fine for me at the moment. That's okay. Yeah, if we can get this all built, then I'd be very, very happy. We're starting to move this across. And, yep, we're now producing iron ingots, which is great. Coal, dirty water, iron, everything coming through. You're already set to store coal, so we should be fine. Okay, 163 coal is not a lot of coal, and in fact, it should already be in the engine, which it is. I think we're going to go. I think we're going to maybe make the relatively risky decision. Also, I can't believe that we still have so many flippin' beggars. This is crazy. You're a beggar, you've got 0 coins, you work at the Forge Workshop. At risk of dismissal. Yeah, but, I mean, you're fine. You need a little shower. But that's kind of it, to be honest. And we've got some showers up at the front here. But the service price of 23 coins is pretty darn high. And I don't think there's any way that I can change that price. Because that's how we could basically immediatly improve hygiene or toilet issues or whatever issues it is. Anyway, let's go. No employees in the driver cabin. Why the heck are there no employees in the driver's cabin? There absolutely should be. Oh, it's probably just because we were between shifts. Yeah, that's fine. Come on. Get in here. Departure horn. Let's go. Let's freaking go. So the departure horn is going to allow people to get back onto the train, I believe. And then we go full ahead. Marvelous. Full ahead. Why'd that not work? Full ahead. There we go. Train state is full ahead. Well, we're not really going very fast, but we are... What happened? What happened? Thanks. Experienced mayor. Okay, great. Oh, it's... we paused. Okay. I was like, why did the train stop so suddenly? We've figured it out. Okay, good. So, distance traveled each day. 1.5 kilometers already. And counting. That's pretty good. So, here's what we're doing. We are going to depart from Tide's Jewel. And we're already making some nice progress. Now, these are coastal tiles. I am curious to see what we've got here. Expected migrants, basically only elves, loads and loads of wood, and meat. Okay, that's kind of interesting. So instead of fish, we would be able to get some meat, which is quite interesting. Meat was cheaper, wasn't it? Meat was cheaper. Yeah, fish are 12 coins. Meat is 9 coins, and it takes 25 minutes to serve, so it is maybe worth doing something with meat. Is there an unlock for it? Yes, hunting. Let's do it. Let's absolutely do it. And where would it be? Extraction, hunter house. You squeeze in up there? Yeah, I'll do that. Do I have the components needed to get this all done? I guess we will find out in just a second. Okay, 3 hours, 50-something minutes. Also, I don't know if I put more engines in. Can only be built in the corresponding chassis. If I put more engines in, right? Theoretically. No. Maybe I could get, like, another engine in here? If I put another engine in, maybe that would allow me to speed up my, my movements. New quest, give the train a worthy look. That would be in politics, quests, new. Here we go. From the Emperor. Build the driver's cabin 2. Okay, I mean, I will accept, but only because if I don't accept, it's game over. Driver's cabin 2. How the heck do we build driver's cabin 2? We require the drive system 2 research, which is where exactly? Drive system 2 is down here. An assembly workshop is required first. We also probably want to get a whole bunch of other stuff. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, moving to region Taiga. Excellent. Alrighty. Well, welcome on in to the brand new region. Very cool. Also, I can probably build stuff on this engine. In fact, I definitely can build stuff on this engine. Yeah, this is good. This is fine. How are we doing? We should be working away, iron parts, etc. Not seeing any issues here. This is not producing, no storage space for products. That's a problem, and that is something that I absolutely can fix. Can I build a chassis when we're moving? Can I build a chassis when we're moving? Building is possible, but there is no foundation. It looks like it's possible. It looks like it's possible. But I've not actually seen anybody throw anything into it. We might have to wait a little bit until we stop. That's not necessarily the end of the world, but we are going to need a new chassis anyway. But yeah, having storage... Yeah, there we go. Okay, so yeah, as soon as it stops moving, pretty much no issues. Yeah. We absolutely need to get some warehouses. Warehouses to store just more of everything. Like, it's so clear if we don't have warehouses, then we just have issues. Like, we're not able to produce iron parts enough quickly enough in order to get rid of all of the iron ingots that we're storing here. So if we get this warehouse sorted, then that will give me what we need in order to make sure that we can always maintain production. I feel like that's a good, worthy aim. Also, now that we have arrived, we have got the ability to get wood, and we have got the ability to get... hunting, which we absolutely have a plentiful amount of. Let's move this eatery over to... Actually, no, we can leave it on fish for a little while, to be fair, because we've got plenty of fish. There's still 156 fish there waiting to get moved. And you know what? Let's get another eatery in here, and let's set you onto meat. So there we go. We can kind of split the difference there. That's kind of nice. Feels like a pretty comfortable way of doing business. Yep, happy with that. Happy with that. Now, this resource... Oh yeah, this resource pile, we can only use it to remove resources. We can't actually store anything in it. So, whilst it's still got stuff in, that's fine, but we can't fill it up with anything, which is a little bit annoying. A little bit annoying. Completely fine, though. This warehouse, not doing anything. Not extracting, no employees. Ooh, what? We don't have any... 71 out of 75 workplaces. We can fix that, I think. Let's go politics, migration, and let's get 2 want to migrate. Let's get this up to 30 as well. Yeah, I think 90 is a good number to shoot for. Yep. And not producing because we don't have enough resources. And that's the coins that we don't have enough of, by the way. Yeah. We don't have enough coins. That's not good. That's not good at all. So yeah, we just don't have enough coins being delivered from the treasury. And if this... Yep, if this doesn't happen, then we just end up not paying people. So why the heck is the... Why the heck's the treasury not doing what it needs to be doing? Looks like you are kind of what you need to be doing, but not enough. We might need to get ourselves another treasury. Okay. 10% disappointed with work. Yeah, people not getting paid. That's not a problem. That is not a problem. That is not a problem. That is not good. That is not good enough. Right, yep. You should be running to here. You should be running to there. I mean, look, if I need to get another treasury, I need to get another treasury. There's simply... Yeah, there's simply no reason. No reason not to. There's just not very many great spaces here, are there? Sure. Build this, and hope that there's still enough of a sort of like working system in order to get this built, which I think should be fine. 2 people looking for work. Hygiene is low. Not enough resources are provided. Is that regular water that we don't have enough of? I bet you anything. Yeah, I bet you. Okay, you know what? We need to go to the coast again. This is kind of why I wanted to stop here. Here we go. Build a route. Great. And then let's get the heck out of Dodge. Departure horn. Yep. Let's do it. Prepare for departure. Good. And then when we're ready for departure, we're going to head off. Cool. Let's roll. No employees in the driver's cabin? Why not? Get back in. Get back in. I think we should be okay. I presume that we just had like a little handover. Absent. Yeah, see, that's because we don't have any money here. That's because we don't have any money. Money. We need to have people paid if we are to work. If we are to have any progress at all, we need to have people getting paid. And we got money here. It's just a case of getting it distributed to the correct locations. Yeah. So, get the job done, please. Come on. Unacceptable that we don't have that all sorted. Right, full ahead. It's time to go. We need to get back to the coast. And the reason that we need to get back to the coast is for one critical thing that I have overlooked. We have overlooked getting water, clean water in storage. Now we've already arrived because it was a very, very short journey. That's completely fine. We already have a water gatherer house, but unfortunately... What? Unlimited dirty water, but... Uh-oh. We don't have the ability to get clean water. well, let's look at research. Let's go look at research. Primitive water purification? Yes. Let's do it. And so what does that unlock? Production. I didn't even check what it unlocked. Extraction, hunter house, maintenance, primitive water filter. After passing through the coal and iron filter, clean water still smells unpleasant, but at least it's safe to drink. Yeah, fine. Fine. What about building that over here? Let's do it. Do I have enough goods to do this? I think I do. Structural block. Yeah, let's build it. Let's build it. Yeah, that is a massive oversight. 50 disease. Hygiene is low because, of course, we can't. There's no water. There's no water to keep people clean. My coins are draining rapidly. Is it maybe time to turn to the Emperor and see if there's 100 coal and 100 dirty water? No. Coins I would like as well, but unfortunately we can't manage that at the present moment. Yeah, let's just get this built. I don't think that we should have any issues getting this all sorted. So what have we got? Clean water and clean water accelerated by alchemy. I mean, I'm interested in that, to be honest. That is very useful. The other thing that I am probably going to do is I can go into priority. Can I say that you want to be a priority? No, I think clean water. There we go. Clean water. Fine. So now you should be working, I believe. External workers. So this isn't. It doesn't actually have any workers in it. It just has workers that just do the stuff that they need to do. It's just literally time. Producing 80 clean water. Nice. Okay. That's good. And you know what I might do? I might get another primitive water filter. Yeah. Now we will not be able to do this because we don't have enough iron parts. But that's okay, because we will be able to make some more iron parts. But I need more clean water in order to get enough water to clean. Yeah, in order to get enough water to make this one work, I need to get more. For goodness sake, potato. In order to make more iron parts, we need more clean water, which means that we need more iron parts to make clean water. But thankfully, I think this should be just enough to get us across the line. There's no iron here, unfortunately, either. There is a... Yeah, there's no iron. There's no iron here. Is there any iron in this region? There is. Let's go here. God, this is intense. This is intense. Okay. Also, there's clean water here as well. So this is just this area that there's no clean water? Flippin' heck. Okay, well, you know what? That's fine. Let's honestly, no employees in the driver's cabin. That's okay. That'll be fixed, presumably. It says there's not enough, but there are enough. Manages the train, absent sleep. Presumably because I want to dismiss you, to be honest. Doesn't turn up to work before it expires. I would love to flip and dismiss you, but I can't, unfortunately. You're just snoozing. You're sleeping. It's okay. It's okay. Whatever the case, we're getting more water, and that is what matters. Yeah, if I'd have spotted that this coastal region has got no clean water, I would have absolutely moved across and just pause. Full ahead. There we go. Go. Amazing. Amazing. Fantastic. Get out of here. Get out of here. So we're going to move to another coastal region, literally just down the tracks a little bit, and this is going to make my life a lot easier. So where is it? Water gatherer house, clean water and dirty water. You know what? Turn off the dirty water extraction. We do not need any more dirty water extraction at all. We've got clean water storage in place now, which is just going to make my life so much easier. You don't have any meat. I understand that you don't have any meat, but we do have fish. We can get fish in this region. That's fine. Okay, 70% disease. Creature is sick. There's a lot of sick creatures. Starvation, fatigue, disappointed with work. Yeah, the disappointment with work thing is absolutely not good enough. We can We can fix that. We can fix that. But, in good news, where have we got? Miner's house. Yep, coal and iron. Both of those things are getting built, and they're getting built quite quickly. Or they're getting harvested quite quickly, I should say. So we should have plenty of iron. We should start to see the restart of production here, I hope. Are we still good for money? Are we still good for money? I mean, there's no money here. Treasury. There should be plenty of money on the train. I also might just get a warehouse building. Can I get a warehouse building somewhere here? I get a warehouse building over here. Yeah, get a warehouse building here, and we'll use this to store coins, because I have a feeling that we might need them. Hey, look at that. We've restarted production here, which is grand. 34% dirty. Taking a shower removes the status. Yeah. Yeah. So coinage. How much coinage do we have? 0 coinage at the moment. But that should be okay. I very much hope that the treasury will be able to keep everybody going. We've got 9% of people that are rich. That's nice. Sleeping on the ground. 0 cabins that are currently available. Yeah, what do people need? What do people need? 24 hours. Drinks. So drinks seem to be a pretty major bottleneck. We've got 2 drinking barrels. That's good. 2 coins to receive. Maybe I need to get some more drinking barrels, just sort of like littered throughout the train. That might be worth sorting out. Any additional cabins, I think, would probably be a good thing to do. Small cabin. It's actually really quite perfect in terms of the way that it fits together. Yeah, it's not too shabby. Hygiene, however, we absolutely need to get more water into here, and I don't like the fact that that's not happening. Yeah, I think there's still a bit of a water deficit that we're trying to work down. Yeah, this is clearly not good enough. Yeah, we need to get more water. Hey, look at that. Okay. Good hygiene. We're getting back on top of hygiene, which is what matters. I feel like once one thing starts to go, everything starts to go, and our treasury becomes sort of super problematic. We've got no coins at the back there at the moment, but that's okay. That's okay. It's fine. It's fine. We can make it work. Yeah, we just need to let the video game get me some water. If we get some water, then that would be great. Also, how are we doing carrier wise? Are we carrying enough stuff? You're moving stuff around. We might not have enough carriers. That might be one of our problems. Yeah. It's good. We may very well need another carrier. Because do you carry coins? Who carries the coins? I presume it's the treasurer. I think it's the treasurer. Yeah, I'm like 90% sure it's the treasurer. Okay, I'll maybe build one more carrier station. Is there like a cheeky location that we could get a carrier station in? I'm thinking like here. Where is it? Services? No, not services. Maintenance. Carrier station. Yeah, you know what? Let's get 2 carrier stations. 2 carrier stations. A little bit of additional ladder up to the top here. Gives my construction people something for them to do. The showers are finally almost back to full complement of water. That's great. That is honestly gonna make everybody's life just so much easier. Yeah, that is good. That is good. This area is the best for us, to be honest. The coast is perfect. And you know what the great news is? We've actually managed to reduce the number of beggars that we've got, which is fantastic. What's not fantastic is that my personal cash reserves are 0. And we got 2 treasury buildings, which are both doing a fine job. You know, both doing a fine job. Absent, shift not started. That's fine. It's okay. Don't worry. But it's clearly not enough. Right, structure block. We've got 5 iron plates and some iron parts. We've got iron parts that are coming through here. Can I... How do I make iron plates? I feel like I need to start... making some more stuff. Assembly workshop. Gears are assembled here. Woodcutting. Woodcutting is important. Drive system 2 is there. Ceramics. Gathering. Gatherer house. Grass, herbs, fruits, berries, and vegetables. Yeah. A press. Iron ingots are processed into plates here. That's what I need. Coin production. Yes. Gold ingots. I don't have gold ingots yet. That's not a possibility for me. Press. How big's the press? It's a big one. It's a big one. It's a big one. But that's fine. What I'm going to do, build that there, right? Build more structural blocks over here. Build another warehouse up top. And make this store iron plates. Yeah. Now, I don't even know. I don't even know if I have enough plates to do this. You require 16 plates. You require 85 plates. We maybe just have enough plates. We might need some planks. I should have enough planks, actually. You know what? We'll be able to get this... We should be able to get this done, I think. You don't have enough components. What's the issue? Not producing not enough resources. What do you mean? What do you mean you don't have enough resources? 200 iron? Oh, it costs 200 iron ore, and we don't have that. Okay, that's fine. Extracting, no employees in the miner house. Whatever. Whatever. People are clearly not that bothered about work, and so I'm not going to bother to deal with them. Extraction, okay. Production, not good. Logistics. Oh boy. Yeah, this treasury building is a little bit overworked. Carrier station, also overworked. Construction, not a problem. I feel like we need more carriers. Yeah, I feel like we need more carriers. I also feel like we need more treasurers. That is crazy. That is crazy. Let's see if we can rectify that then, shall we? So, I did get... have those... Those 2 carrier stations have come online. But they are still... Yeah, they're still too much. Okay, no matter. What do we need for the press? Oh, we should be fine. Okay, let's do... Where is it? I think carrier station is probably our first priority. Is that going to be enough? That should be enough. Ladders. Structural blocks. Nice. We might not have enough resources to make all of this work. So, oops. I'm going to do priority. This building. Yep. Absolutely. And did we have enough plates? We might not. And what was the... I can't get more plates, can I? That's a bit of an annoyance. Not the end of the world. Are you from the treasury? Transferring cargo to the industrial furnace? No. Let's, do you know what we can do? We can demolish... We can demolish this. We demolish this warehouse in order to build the press. Because if we've only got a limited number of plates... I thought we would have the... No, don't build the structural block. I don't care about the structural block. Don't build the carrier station either. I prioritize this for a gosh darn reason, video game. Come on. Demolish, 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 demolish. There we go. Get it all out of there. There we go. That's what we need. We need this thing to get built here. Frame is built. Let's queue all of this up for demolition as well. There we go. So it's the frames that really take up the components. Right. Iron plates, coins. I am desperate to get coins up and running. But we may have to wait a little bit longer for that. We're going to have to just settle for some iron plates. And to be honest, 25 iron plates is not a bad deal. And that's completely fine. Right, so... Mission, try and reduce generalized overworking of everyone. Need more iron ore, that's fine. Employees, that's because we're transitioning between shifts. That's fine. We also need to get more... We also need to get more cabins. Yeah, we're basically at cabin capacity here. Services. Let's get one more small cabin over here. Since we can squeak it in, we might as well. Oh, we are short of workers. Let's fix that. Politics. Migration. What, like 5 of each, maybe? Yeah, I think 5 of each is fine. Cool. So that's 15 extra. That's 15 extra people. Let's hope that they're bringing money with them. Is all I'll say, because there's not much to be earned. There's not much to be earned here. Let's do this. And where does that take us? Where does that take us to in terms of logistics? Oh yeah, we need another cleaner station as well. There's absolutely no reason that we can't get that. This is now up and running. Great. Carrier station. Treasury. Holy cow, look at that treasury. That is an absolutely insane, like, list of jobs to get through. And to be honest, there's probably some money in some of these rooms, right? Like small cabin. Yeah, there's money here that is just not being collected, I would imagine, because we're just not able to collect it regularly enough. Drinking barrel. Well, see, there's not that much money in the drinking barrel and that sort of stuff. Okay, well, you know what? That's, honestly, I mean, that's not the end of the world. On the whole, everybody's actually looking quite happy. We do need to get a few more cabins down, but, like, that's okay. That's a very okay position to be in. How are we doing for water? We're up to 241 units of water. That is great. And honestly, that's a better position than I kind of expected that we would be in. Do I want to get... I should probably get another cleaner station. Yeah, let's get another cleaner station before we do any of the other stuff. Let's do... Where is it? Cleaner station. Yep, get that in there. That should work just fine. Structural block. Yep. And let's continue to get that up to there. We'll get some frames. Yeah, I might not have the stuff at the moment, but I am building iron plates, and that is absolutely what matters. This looks good. This looks absolutely great. And you know what? I need to build... Where is it? Warehouse? Yeah, I need to build this warehouse here, and we need to store plates, iron plates, right in there. Perfect. Perfect. This is working like an absolute dream. And now we can store iron plates. However, I'm not sure how many we're going to be able to store, but it's working. It's working away just fine. That's looking great. And actually, things are fantastic. We do still need a few more cabins. I think that is probably one of the only things that we really are lacking right now. That's okay. No storage for byproducts. That is because we are out of... Yeah, we're out of storage space for... We're out of storage space for dirty water. Is there something that we can do about that? I tell you what, there absolutely is. There absolutely is, isn't there? I thought there was a way of getting rid of... So less efficiently than Warehouse 1. Ooh, stores multiple resource types. Waste incineration allows you to burn waste and bodies. Was there not a way that we could get... Was there not a way that we could get rid of wastewater? So there may be a way. If we get Gatherer House... Keeping animals requires clean water, fruits, vegetables, berries, and grass. Allows you to grow vegetables as well as berries and fruits. Grass plantation for what? Train lighting. That would be good. That'd be really good. Growing fruits and vegetables. Sure. Let's have a little look. Fruit and vegetable farm. Using waste and dirty water. I thought that we could do this. I absolutely thought that we could do this. The very annoying situation we now have is that I don't have the space to do this. Yeah. Do I want to compromise my cleaners? I think I kind of do. Yeah, I mean, we've literally just built it. I know we've just built it, but I think it's more worthwhile us getting a fruit and vegetable farm in here. And I think we should have what we need. Vegetables, fruits and berries, vegetables, fruits and berries accelerated by alchemy. Yeah, that's not really a possibility for us right now. We don't have any alchemical components or anything like that, but that's okay. Ceramic. I think I have ceramic from like the very start. This train is already flipping massive, by the way. We don't have any ceramic left. That could be our downfall. That could be our downfall indeed. I mean, research-wise, ceramics workshop turned clay into ceramic for everything from household wares to industrial parts. I guess I'll take ceramics, but we can't do anything about that yet. We're clearly going to have to do something to get ceramics. Right, let's see if we can try and move. We've not moved for a little while, and to be fair, we're a lot less. We're making a lot less progress than I'd hoped. Right, so there's logs there, there's iron there. We can't go here because there's no railway apparently. Vegetables, dirty water, clean water, coal. That's clay. That's clay. We need to basically go somewhere that we can get clean water, I think. That's what we need to do. Okay, so let's see if we can try and go here. 2.7k dirty water. Actually, that's perfect because we are at capacity for our dirty water. And that's going to allow us to use some of this stuff up. So that's great. We've got a little bit of clean water. We've got a method of getting clean water. Unfortunately, we don't have much in the way of iron ore, but we're about to run out here anyway. Coal, we've got an absolutely plentiful amount. I think, you know what? I actually think we're good to go. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Prepare for departure, and then let's go full ahead. Let's make this happen. I think, you know, moving... There we go. Moving to working on the go is going to be the new system. 2,500 dirty water is a lot of dirty water to go through, but I think we can make it work. Now, if we need to break and if we need to stop to get food or whatever it is, then we can do that. I will say, I'm not completely sure what our food situation is at the present moment. Where's my eatery? My eatery, 168. I think if we stop in the woods, we can get ourselves some meat if we need to. I should probably just check that. Oh, I thought we were entering a new region, but this is the same region. Oh, no, we're here, sorry. Yeah, we are only able to get... Oh, heck, we're not able to get food until here. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. If only I could get flippin' 40 ceramics. Is the king, the emperor, 100 coal and dirty water? I mean, that's nice. Nice to be able to request that, but I don't really need anything else. I think we're fine as is. Drying process, I should dry... Grass into herbs, plantation, like grass, fish farming, breeds fish using wastes, vegetables, and meat as feed. Yeah, I mean, heck yeah, I'm interested in that, but not quite yet. Woodcutting, woodcutter house. Its woodcutters pass through the gate and bring logs back to the train. And woodcutting is required for woodworking in order to make the joinery. Okay. That's not a problem. That's not a problem. What I'm kind of worried about, though, is... I was kind of hoping that we would have used up more dirty water by this point. Time left in to load new fuel batch. Yeah, we need a lot more dirty water than we are currently outputting. But we're also making pretty darn good progress. Yeah, we just have too much dirty water. We're also going to need to think about how we get rid of our waste. How's my showers looking? My showers are looking much better as well. That's looking good. That is looking good. And if we can use the dirty... Oh, what was the issue? What was the issue? It was a fueling issue, wasn't it? It absolutely was a fueling issue. And by fueling issue, I mean no available engines. Yep. How far did we get? We got almost to where we needed to go. To be fair, is this... This is where we can get vegetables. We don't have a gatherer house, but we could get vegetables here. We could get vegetables here. And I really want to remove this resource pile. It's going to be super useful to get rid of. So, the issue we had was absolutely carrier related. Yeah. The carrier station just kind of broke down there, to be honest. I think we need to get ourselves another carrier. Where is it? Where is it? Maintenance here, yep. Get ourselves another carrier station. I don't know if we're going to be able to even build it, but hey-ho. Okay, we'll try doing this once more. Yep. Let's go back into the coast. And I think, if we're lucky, we should end up surviving this little tiny journey. Not a long journey, to be fair, but we should manage to end up here with relatively few issues. Also, is this area over here, is it good for a treasury? Do you know what? Let's cancel this. Demolish the farm. Yeah, because then if we get services, no, what am I looking at? Maintenance. Yeah, maintenance. Treasury right in there. Beautiful. Ladder up here. Structural block over there. We're very, very close to getting this done. So let's finish this journey up. There we go. Should be no issues. Perfect. Amazing. So we end up right over here. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. Also, how close does that take us to Heather Moor? Not bad. Holy cow. This world is flipping huge. Oh my lordy. The bridge between worlds? Is there gold here? What's going on here? There's herbs over there. Well, okay. Minor we have made like zero flipping progress in this world. My goodness. However, did we make any progress on getting rid of some of our dirty water? No. And that's not ideal. That is not ideal. I guess carriers are moving it directly from the showers into the engines. It's kind of nice that it takes 1,000 units in order to fill this thing up to the max. That's really quite nice. 2 looking for work, 25 dirt on the ground. Yeah, I mean, we could probably do with getting another cleaners. We've been talking about that for a while. Logistics, you are fine for logistics at the moment. This is efficiency. We need to talk logistics. Yeah, you are not fine for logistics, but at least you're in a better situation. Construction is fine. Carrier stations. Yeah, good. I honestly think that has made a pretty large impact. Fish. Are we okay for fish at the moment? I think we are. The fish warehouse. Oh, we got loads of fish. Why am I even worried? Why am I even worried about this? This isn't even a problem. This is not even a problem. Right. Can I get some more carriers? I'd love another carrier or two. Do you know what? I think we just need to throw caution to the wind. We need to throw caution to the wind, and if I get to Heather... If I get to Heather more copper ore... No, I don't need copper ore. I need not copper ore. I need... This could be ideal for us, but I need clay. Gold ore? I mean, I'm not going to say no to gold ore. This is ideal here. There's no food, but to be honest, screw that. I need to go here. Yes, please. Yes, please. I think train, departure horn. There we go. Get out of here. I think that is going to be ideal. So we've got loads and loads of fish. We don't really need the food. We just need clay. We need to get outside. if we get clay, if we get the... Do I have the ability to do clay extraction? Gatherer house. What do I need in order to do... Does miner house do clay as well? It sure does. That's copper, but you know what I mean. Gather everything. Sure. Train. Prepare for departure. And then full ahead. Let's go. It's only 300 units of coal. That is not a lot of coal. 67% dirty. 67% dirty. Not perfect, but we can figure that out. And to be honest, this is going to take us a pretty significant chunk of the way there. And the fact of the matter is, flipping gold? Gold? I need to get my industrial furnace set up to make gold ingots. I'll make copper ingots. Make glass as well. Sure. We don't have gem ore, whatever the heck that is. We also can't get rid of wastes, but I do need to get rid of wastes. Whilst we're waiting to do this, let's get rid of wastes. And sure, start burning waste. I mean, if you're not going to do anything else, you might as well start burning some wastes for us. That would be quite productive. That would be quite productive. What's the issue? No, no issues at all. We're just in need of more water to be delivered. Okay, this is our first time in the meadows. Marvelous. Okay, get outside, get into the big, deep, big unknown. Only problem that we have with this area is that we do not have access to water. Do we have any water in storage? No, we do not. We also do not have any iron ore needed to do the water filtration. I do have the ability to get the atmospheric water intake. Produces dirty water by condensing moisture in the air. I don't need more dirty water. I need more clean water. And the primitive water filter is unfortunately not going to be enough to satisfy my demands because I need water for this here. Yeah, okay. Well, whatever the case, we'll get some gold ore. Beautiful. Also, in the press, let's get research coin production. I think we can get this, right? Yeah, we can get coin production. City administration unlocks a new building, a social center. Pays subsistence aid to residents that have nothing left to spend. Oh, that's kind of cool. That means that we would be able to get... I mean, I don't know. My warehouse, my coin warehouse is empty at the moment, so I don't actually think that would be very useful. But hypothetically, to reduce the number of beggars that we've got, that would be really, really useful. It would put, like, quite a large demand on a lot of the services that we've got, so I'm not sure that it would end up having the desired effect. But, hey-ho. It's good. It's good. So we're destroying waste... One little batch at a time. Is this the most useful use of our coal? No, but we do have plenty of coal to get here. I'll turn this off and we'll start making a little bit of gold now. 100 gold ore is going to make me 20 gold ingots, and how many? 1 gold ingot is going to make 100 coins. Oh, I'm going to be rich super quickly. Also clay. Yeah, what was I going to do with clay? Clay was going to make ceramics. Do I have ceramics? Yeah, I do. A ceramics workshop. Bummer. Didn't make a ceramics workshop in anticipation for this moment. We're going to have to bite the bullet, by the way. I'm really trying not to, but like we're going to have to bite the bullet and get this done. The problem is, I don't think I have the iron parts. I don't think I have the iron parts at all. Hide the summary over there. Can I see my resources anywhere? Is there an overall resource? I mean, look, well, 830 of those. How many iron parts do we have? I'm sure I'd store iron parts somewhere. Do I not store iron parts anywhere? Well, that's a massive flippin' problem. No wonder things are not working the way they should. Anyway, to be fair, it doesn't actually make a huge difference for us because we're still gonna need a lot of them. Copper parts. Yeah. Okay. Well, you know what? Sure. Let's do that because then we can take the parts out of the forge workshop and put them into something useful. How's this looking? How's this looking? I'm still making iron plates. I've got iron plates coming out the flipping wazoo. But I need gold. I need gold, baby. I need gold. And we're getting there. So, what do I need to build here? I need to build a lot of stuff. I need to build a ceramics workshop. Hate the design of this building. I need to build a vegetable fruit farm. Also hate that. Let's build that, like, up at the end here. Gather house, water gather house. No. Construction station, carrier station. Probably another carrier station. Definitely a cleaner station. And... oh yeah, I need to build a warehouse here. And this warehouse needs to store parts in. I'm not going to worry about the gold, right? I mean, I know that we've got the gold ingots. We've got loads of gold ingots coming through here. That's great. Really happy with that. Coming through here. But I think we're just going to not worry about it. And you know what the good news is that the coins can be delivered right into the warehouse next door, which I think is perfect. Iron parts going here. That's going to allow me to build loads more iron parts. And it's going to produce some dirty water as a byproduct. To be honest, we do kind of need to, like, move out of here. Ah, yeah, gears. The assembly workshop. Did I get the assembly workshop? I don't have the assembly workshop. It's going to cost me 4 points. Thankfully, we're very, very close to being able to get that done. I will need gears for pretty much everything. Pretty much everything in terms of chassis and whatnot. So I just think we need to buckle up and get the job done. Not ideal, but it's fine. Not ideal, but it's fine. Also, how are we doing in the miner's workshop, which is here? You've probably got, yeah, you've probably got the maximum amount of clay that we can possibly get, which is fine because it means that we just cap ourselves at clay. I'll start collecting copper and gemstones as well, even though we can't really collect them here. That's fine. Yeah, that's okay. But the assembly workshop, that is going to have to be built here somewhere. It's going to have to be built in an area where we already have a chassis, because yeah, that's kind of what I was worried about, because otherwise, well, we can't wait. We literally have no option. We have no option. Here's what I think I do. I think I maybe want to get rid of you, unless we can get rid of the resource pile here, which I think there's still too many valuable things in it. I mean, these copper parts, glass, planks, furniture, we don't have any way of making them. This warehouse is kind of unnecessary. And this warehouse is super necessary. Do you know what we could do? We could change the storage of this one to that. And then turn off to stop haulers bringing resources here. Yeah, let's do that instead. And then will that allow me to unload? I mean, if I just deconstruct this, I hope I'm not going to lose, like, all of the components. I don't think I have. Yeah, no, we haven't. We've not lost them. That is great. So, what am I looking for? Assembly workshop. Yep, that's the one. Good. That actually, I think, is the best case scenario for me. Yeah, that's pretty nice. And then gear production is iron parts. It's going to cost me copper parts as well. Bummer, we don't have the ability to make copper parts yet because I just don't have any copper ingots coming through. But as soon as we do have copper ingots coming through, we should be fine. Okay, there's a lot riding on these gears. Right, let's get the summary back up. And hygiene is an all-time low. And you know why it's an all-time low? Is because I don't have any clean water. Don't have any clean water at all. We need clean water. Let's get out of here. We need to move. We need to move. Always be moving. We could stop here and get some iron. Or we could just try and, like, make a rush to an area that has clean water. We can't turn around. So, we're going to have to go to an area that has iron. I mean, there's this one. There's also this one. I think this one is going to allow me to make more progress. Let's do it. Train. Can't move. Unfinished chassis. Don't tell me that I have to remove all of this stuff. To be fair, it's not actually that much, is it? Okay, well, fine. If we have to do it, we have to do. Departure horn. No available engines. What's the issue? There should be no issues. We should just be waiting for... Oh, we should just be waiting for departure. But no, actually, that's not the case. We have got a few outstanding migration issues. Yeah, let's increase this by 5. Increase this by 5. Increase this by 5 as well. There we go. Choo-choo. Train is ready to depart. Full ahead. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's not a long journey. None of our journeys have been overly long, but they are all a bit... They are all a bit precarious. They're always precarious for some reason. That's fine. Okay, what's the issue? What was the issue there? We changed shift change, and that was disastrously bad, apparently. Good news, we should be able to produce a whole bunch of coins now, which makes me very happy. We're not able to store the coins in this area anymore. We're only able to... Also, can I make coal? I can make coal from logs. I don't think that's necessary for me quite yet, but that's okay. Right. We need to get iron. Iron, 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 iron. That is all that we require. Are you seriously kidding me? We're like 10 minutes short. That's fine. That's fine. Also, what is the reward? I need to just double check. What is the reward for this quest? Oh yeah, this is like level 2, isn't it? Yeah, level 2 driver's cabin, which is fine. And then you just give me 200 reputation, which, to be honest, is not that useful, to be honest. It's fine. The 100 coal is going to be the most useful thing that we could possibly get, but we actually have plenty of coal. We got coal coming out the wazoo here. Right, iron being delivered to the primitive water filter. That's exactly what we need to see happening. That is all that we are waiting to see. And, you know, I think an additional miner house might be useful. Status employee not working. Let's, there's migration issues. Let's just do 10, 10, 10. Sure. Are we... Yeah, we got loads and loads and loads of potential workers here, which is perfect. I need a miner house. I need another miner house. This miner house is... We gotta have space for it somewhere, surely. No, maybe not. So I say this miner house is going to be really important to allow me to get more iron. But to be fair, my miner is only going to be extracting iron in this location. It's literally only iron. And if we have enough iron, then that means that we should be able to get everything done that we need to get done. Mostly the filtration. When this number at rock bottom starts to increase... No water. When this number starts to increase, we know that we are fine. I think we're going to need even more primitive water filter buildings, to be honest. There's got to be a better way. There's got to be a better way. It's just the fact that we need so much flipping iron in order to process it all. How are we doing for gears? Are we in a position where we can build another chassis, by the way? I feel like we're almost at that... We'll give it a shot. I feel like we're not going to be able to do this because we've used so many of our copper parts. Where is it? Yeah, we've used so many of our copper parts in order to build gears, which is fine, but we need 100 copper parts, and we currently do not have 100 copper parts. So, that's okay. We can plan out an area where... Ooh, no. We can plan out an area where we can find copper. It's actually in the next region. But there's also copper in Heather Moor, which I might want to go and get to. Is there any, like, amazing regions? Not really. Maybe we just, to be fair, maybe after we've just mined all of the iron here, we might want to scoot next door and just get that all sorted. How are we doing for fish, by the way? We're low on dirty water, which is honestly fair because we're low on regular water. But, wastes, we got plenty of waste. Fish, we've actually still got a decent number of fish. Also, look at this. Hygiene number is slowly but surely creeping back up. And that is because my primitive water filters are starting to move. Yeah, I think we wait until we're either out of fish here, or we wait until we're out of iron. If we have got both of them maxed out, then I think we want to scoot next door. I say next door, you know what I mean. Next door, we'll get copper ingots, and then with copper ingots, we should be able to make... Nope, in here. We should be able to make copper parts, which will also require clean water and coal and all that sort of stuff, blah, 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 blah. But we should have it all. We should have it all. Great. Let's wait until iron and or fish is harvested, and then let's make our move. Each and every single fish has been caught, and we are less than 500 iron away from having everything. There's been no great issues. We do have a corpse, which I think is developed, but that's fine. Okay, good. I think we're gonna move. I think we are going to. I think we're gonna move. We're not gonna move far, but we're gonna move a little bit. There we go. Boom. Let's do it. Build a route. Let's get the job done. Let's get the. We need to get this. We need to get this destroyed. Good news. We have got the gears sorted. Let's hold on. So you, nope, didn't mean to click on you. You're perfect. This is looking great. I'm happy with this. I realize we can't do any more production of gears because we don't have the copper parts. So what we're going to do is we're going to freeze this building. That means that all of the resources are going to come out, which is perfect. Copper parts are just going to stay there for now. We need a few more of them, but if we do get some copper in the next area, then departure horn. Yep. Good. Fine. Good stuff. Prepare for departure, and then we're going to go full speed ahead. And as long as we've got copper, I think we should be okay. This is looking good. Hygiene is still a little bit low, I imagine. In fact, I don't know why that is, because we should have plenty of water. Ooh, do I not store? Oh yeah, I removed the tank. I removed the tank that stored water. That's a problem. That is a problem. No matter. Anyway, minor houses. Let's go. We're gonna grab some coal, and more importantly than that, we're gonna grab a whole bunch of copper ore, and the copper ore is gonna get thrown into the industrial furnace. How many do we need? We need 300 copper ore in order to make 100 ingots. That's actually a very, very large amount. But we can do it. Anything else of interest here? To be fair, we don't have a gatherer house yet. Where is it? Yeah, we don't have a gatherer house to make herbs, fruit, vegetables, etc. I want to get rid of this. But I don't think I have the space to make it happen. That coal deposit is too important. No, we can't put this here as much as I would like to. No, I don't think so. That being said, I think here is where we're going to finally make the... Where is it? The next chassis. So that's good. That's good at least. So if we get that all built, then we can start the process of getting this assembled. So that'll be nice. We're producing 100 coins. We've still got loads and loads of coins, actually. Nice. That's good. That's real good, in fact. I didn't realize that we still had coins to make, but take it. And then copper. We're up to 193. Yeah, we should be able to get, what, like 300 copper ingots from all of this. And we're going to be able to make... Yeah, we're going to be able to make a heck of a lot of copper parts. One copper ingot is going to make 4 copper parts. And we're only going to need like 72. Great. Fantastic. Just what I always needed. 92 copper parts. Logistics. Let's look at logistics. Carrier station. Actually, look at that. Cleaner station is not too bad. Treasurer, miner house. Oops. Treasury is still a problem, but some of the carrier stations we're actually in an okay position for now. So that's maybe something that we want to take into consideration. Cleaner station. Cleaner station I feel like is not that bad. 19 people looking for work, so we could fix that up a little bit. Cabins, 1 corpse, dirt on the ground. Yeah, dirt on the ground is something that we really shouldn't be seeing. Cleaner station not working, absent. Come on. Come on. Waste, waste, bodies, etc. We should be seeing that all tidied up. Is there maybe a need to get... Is there maybe a need to get something else? Primitive water filter. I mean, can we get a primitive water filter here? No, I can't. Construction station, treasury. Can't even get anything in there. Shower. Maybe we could get a shower, but I really don't. I really don't think that my issues with the shower are related to... They're not related to showering. They're related to the production rate of my clean water, and it's simply not high enough. But hey ho. All right, we're making iron ingot. Why are we making iron ingots? Because we have still got like a huge amount of iron. Excuse me? We still got a huge amount of iron that is actually still here. Also, why did all the copper disappear? I know that I turned off... I know that I turned it off. Is it still there? It's still there. Okay, yeah, get that all sorted, but turn off the iron ingots. That's a bit weird. So even though we were in the middle of making copper ingots, it still spat everything out. That's a bit annoying, but that's okay. Well, the miner house is honestly doing the job. Are we out of fish? We're out of meat there. Are we out of fish here? We are absolutely out of fish. Right. I have got no choice but to... Construction station. Let's remove this construction station. We frankly don't need it. Can I get a gatherer house? There's just so little space here. There's so little space to make this happen. I really need this wagon to be finished. I really need the wagon. I'm really flippin' trying. I'm really trying. The coal, iron ore. Let's maybe change you to... no, in fact, I can replace this with a... I can replace this. I can't replace it with a gatherer house. So you need to become coal. You need to become empty. You need to become coal. And you need to get destroyed. Yep. And then this needs to go into extraction. Gatherer house. Why is this not? Costs are higher because frames behind the buildings are missing. Yeah, that's fine though. Can't build intersection with another planner blueprint. Oh, it's because it's not been destroyed yet. That's fine. Well, we only have one construction office now, but it's completely fine. Where is it? Extraction. Gatherer house. Yep. We are about to have a full-on food Armageddon situation. This is, yeah, not so hot. Not gonna lie. But at least we can get this built. Cool. Right. Just get everything. Get everything, get everything, get everything. Get our eateries onto vegetables. Yep. And get you onto vegetables as well. I think it's vegetables, isn't it? It's not... No, it's fruits. Good thing that I checked. Fruits and berries. That's what it is all about. Fruits and berries. Get that all sorted. Gather our house. Yep. You're going to return to the workplace. You're going to extract stuff. That's good. Slowly but surely we are getting there. How's my industrial furnace looking? It's still short of the copper, but... Are we... We're still making iron parts. That's honestly kind of remarkable. That is honestly remarkable. The copper is sitting right there, buddy. It's literally right there. Is it because there is too much copper? I don't know why there's more than enough copper here. There's more than enough copper. It just needs to get... It needs to get moved across. It needs to get moved across. It needs to get moved across now so that we can get our flipping wagon built. There's a lot of components that are just waiting around. Like, all over the train for a variety of different reasons. How are we doing for coins? I feel like we're doing okay for coins. 47% starvation. That's okay, though. As soon as the food is coming through, we're figuring it out. 19.3, I think it'll be a low point. I think we're gonna... Well, I know we've just gone to 19.2, but I think we can get on top of that. I think we can get on top of that. This is a joke, though. I am very, very confused as to why this is not happening. Is it because our carriers are overworked? If I need to build another carrier station, I will. But I kind of thought that we would... I kind of thought we'd be okay with this. Great. Yeah. Okay, you know what? Just take this all off. And then literally just turn this back on, please. There we go. Good. We need 300 copper. 300 copper. Amazing. Great. Now it's working perfectly. First time. I don't know why that was... I don't know why that wasn't working. Maybe it was just because of the sort of like order of operations. We had too many carriers or not enough carriers. Or maybe we don't have enough coins. Maybe that's a real issue. I'm trying to pump as many coins into the economy as I possibly can, but it's a bit of a challenge. It's a bit of a challenge. Right, good news. There we go. That's 100 copper ingots. Now that means that this can officially start. There we go. We got the copper ingots immediately moved across. Let's get you into there, and then now you will start with this, and this takes no time at all. Great. Turn that off. Just make copper parts for me. This is going to be clutch. How much iron ore have we got? 432? Not much. Also, food is going back up. That's what we love to see. We have extracted every single little bit of food that we can possibly get, though, so that's not ideal. Also, I think we're going to be moving on. I think we're going to be moving on right now. We are making the stuff that we need to make. We've got iron plates in there. We're making copper here. We can't make much more copper, even though there is... What is that? That's gold on the ground. Gold ore on the ground. We're making copper parts as well. That's coming through really, really nicely. And because they only cost 1 ingot a piece, we should be able to get through all of that really, really quickly. There's 400 more copper to go here, but I don't think I'm really that bothered. I really would like to get more water. I'd love to get more water, in fact, but I just cannot manage at this moment in time. So let's get moving to... There we go. Heather Moore, at long last. At long last, let's go and do it. Unfinished chassis. Oh, bummer. We need to get that built. Do I want to get it built now, though? Kind of do, but at the same time, I mean, we could just wait. Like, there's no real rush. You know what? Yeah, let's cancel it. Let's cancel it, because when we cancel it, it literally just all goes into a pile up here, and we can store up to 200 units in the building. So yeah, we'll do departure. Great. Prepare for departure, everyone. Get back into the train, and then let's head off and see what we find. I mean, literally just around the corner in Heather Moore. Very exciting. There we go. 20 parts. This is what we need. This is what we've needed for a long time now. The assembly workshop where the gears are made, still on pause. That's fine. Food is slowly but surely coming back together. What food can we get? We can get vegetables. Who cares? Great. Happy days. Right. We have made it to the city. Or do we need to go past it? Can we build route to city? That's what we need. Cool. And then departure. Yep. Great. And then just full ahead, like as soon as we can. Yep, full ahead. Let's go. Let's go. And we literally just move like 2 meters. It's not very far at all. And we've made it. We have made it. I simply can't believe it. Okay, well done to me. Next quest is boring mail delivery. Reach the city of Minor Sanctum. I mean, I don't have a choice, but I will do that. Where's Minor Sanctum? Quite far, to be fair. Quite far. Takes me through Lark Meadow. How the heck do we get there? Route not found. No city quests. Oh, maybe there's, like, individual quests in the city? Oops. So if we click on Clovertown here, politics, no city quests. Okay, no matter. What about in Heathermore? Politics, no, nothing. Okay, I mean, a bit disappointing, but it's fine. So I've got a decent amount of reputation now. I mean, 1,000 coins, I feel like 1,000 coins would go quite a long way. It feels like we're short on coins, you know, so feels like that's a good idea to sort. But for now, let's go and get locomotion. Actually, chassis 2. We need drive system 2 in order to get this. Is that a possibility? Drive system 2. Prerequisite requires livestock farming. Okay. Drive system 2 is 7 research points. I really don't understand. Cannibalism? Okay. Process bodies into meat, fabric, and leather? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Propaganda? A tribune. Herald spreads approved messages in buildings to influence the mind of creatures. Discrimination allows you to ban selected races from working in buildings and disable work shifts. That actually could be quite useful. I know that sounds insanely weird, but the ability to have orcs working in, you know, jobs that have, like, heavy strength requirements, important. Unlocks the ability to regulate the prices for your services and salary amounts. See, that's also really good. That would allow us to drastically change a whole number of characteristics. That being said, it's clear at the moment that I cannot get to the chassis level 2, whatever type of chassis that is. But I can build a chassis number 1, and that is absolutely what I'm going to flip and do. How many gears is that? 25? It only costs 50 to build another train. Let's unfreeze you. Unfreeze you. Yeah, not producing, no employees. That's okay. I will get 1 single thing of gears, if I can afford it. Oh, look at this. So good, so good, so good, so good. Okay, here's what I want. Here's what I want. I would very, very much like... we're still... Oh, yeah, we're extracting vegetables, not food. Vegetables... vegetables, not fruit, should I say. There you go. Vegetables, vegetables. Are we still okay for water? I don't know. We're not okay for water, so here's what we need to do. We need to get... maintenance, warehouse. Yeah, at least a couple of warehouses. Because there's a few things that we need to replace. Coin storage, for example, would be one of them. Not a bad idea. Also, it would be really nice if we could get... It'd be really nice if we could get this stuff out of here. We do have a ceramics factory now. Don't we? No, we don't have a ceramics factory. That's what I was going to build. Ceramics workshop. Yeah, I was going to build a ceramics workshop here. What else was I going to build? Was there anything? No, I think that's it. Obviously, we do still need... I know we still need a farm, a vegetable farm, and now a livestock farm, apparently. Oh, that's so annoying that that's just not within the right height requirements. Yeah, let's put this right up at the end here. Sure. Ceramics workshop is the required component before we get to the... Before we get to that other stuff. Clean water. Yep, we'll get clean water now. So that's going to be good. Did I produce enough gears? That should be enough gears. Yep. So, 25 gears. Let's see if I can try and do an immediate back-to-back. An immediate back-to-back engine construction. I think we might actually have enough parts to do this. I might need a few more... Let's freeze this. Here we go. I might need a few more copper parts, but we're currently making them, and we got loads and loads of copper bars, so... I'm not worried. I think we should be okay. What do we need? 25 gears. Yep, there we go. And here come... There we go, the rest of the gears. And now it's just, yep, as I say, it is literally just the copper parts, which I know that we're going to get before we move off anyway. We still need more food, but we're actually completely fine food-wise, so that's great. Ceramics workshop. Yes, let's get production of ceramics. We need 200 clay. We don't have that. We need... Actually, yes, we do have 200 clay. We do have 200 clay from the miner house. I think it's been taken... Part of it has been taken out now, but yeah, I think we have... Yeah, we got the clay that is just chilling around here. So we should have the clay. 200 clean water. That's going to be a bit of a pain in the backside, to be honest, but that's okay. We'll eventually have all of the components that we need here. Whether or not we're going to have the resources delivered by by the treasurers, I'm not sure. But this will all give me 100 ceramic, which is a hell of a lot of ceramic, actually. And look at that, we're getting another chassis in very, very short working order. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to demolish this. I'm going to demolish this this livestock farm. Not a livestock farm, a fruit and vegetable farm. I'm going to put this all the way back at the end here because I want to get more. I want to get more warehouses anyway. Ceramics workshop. Yeah, this was the clean water issue, wasn't it? We have basically no... Do we have any iron actually left? We got a little bit of iron left. But probably limited. Probably limited on something. Dirty water. Wow, okay. That's not good. I need more clean water. I need more clean water. Is there... If I could just find a region that has clean water, that would be great. We need to go to... What's over here, actually? Maybe there's something useful over here? Multi-layered forest. No. Doesn't look like there's that much, to be honest. So what I really need is just any region that gives me... Any region that gives me clean water. Meats, great. Iron, useful, but not really what I'm after. That is what I am after. This is it. And this is on the way, isn't it, to... Not minor sanctum, mirror sanctum. Cool. Not enough fuel. Yeah, it's the dirty water issue. Okay, we gotta go. We gotta go. And you know what we also need to do? Let's see if we can try and get... Drive system I'd love to get, but the atmospheric water intake. I can now see the value in getting that because... Primitive water filter. Extraction, atmospheric water intake. Yeah, I have absolutely not got enough components to make all of this happen, but we are going to try our darndest. Let's do it. Let's do it. Structural block. Yep. And ladder. Yep. Let's make it happen. So we can still do some tribute stuff to get what the heck? You're just sleeping there. That's fine. We can still do some tribute stuff to get the water, or some of the water anyway. Warehouse type not chosen. Is there water? Oh, there's dirty water here. Why am I... It's because I'm not collecting water from the water gatherer house. That's it. To be fair, that's not necessarily a bad move. This is still a good thing to get. This is absolutely still a good thing to get. But if we get a little bit more dirty water, then that will be enough to allow us to move forward. Allow us to move forward. Now, will we have enough components to make all of this happen? Also, how's my ceramics workshop doing? How is my ceramics workshop doing? We don't have enough clay? That's nonsense, though. I'm sure that I had enough clay. Miner house. Yeah, we do have enough. We do have enough. I feel like this could just be like a logistics issue. Treasury. Obviously, Treasury's got massive issues. You need more of this stuff. Yeah. We need more clean water in order to get that. Yes, all of that is important. Sure. You know what? Store clay. Store clay here. If we store clay here, that'll probably allow us to move the resources closer. I want to go to this place. Yes, I know we don't have enough resources, but I'm going to just flip and do it. I'm going to do it. Wherever we stop, there'll be dirty water, right? You know what? Yeah, probably. There's a high likelihood. There's a high likelihood, but also maybe let's not do that. Okay, you know what? I take it back. I take it back. We've literally got water right here. Why do we need to mess around with something that we know is working? Yeah, because if we just get a little bit more, we could be okay. We could be okay. This ceramics workshop not working, man. Why is this? It's literally right there. Why are you not working? Is it because I mean, it's potentially because we don't have enough clean water. That could very well be it. But that shouldn't really make a difference. We're just not seeing the clay loaded in. Okay, well, whatever. Yeah, clean water. I wish we could get it. I wish we could flip and get it. But I would settle for dirty water right now, to be honest with you. I would settle for dirty water right now. How much are we even bringing in? I mean, enough to be making a little bit of progress, but we're just seeing our water decrease. Should we get some more? Do you know what? Let's atmospheric water station. Sure, super important, very, very good, but let's not get it. I'm gonna get another water gatherer station here, and I'm gonna get another miner house. Now the miner house will be less useful right here, right now, but it's way cheaper for us to build. And to be brutally honest, I need some water progress, like, quickly. There we go. Not extracting, no recipe. There we go. Turn them both on. Fantastic. Get going. Get building. Get flippin' building. That's what we like to see. Also, probably want to just double check on our iron situation. It's fine. It's okay. But we are very heavily limited by what we can do. This number needs to stop going down. I need this number to stop going down. 2,500 dirty water. Come on. Come on. Okay, weird situation is happening here. It's saying we don't have enough fuel. Only cleaners can move this resource. Is that maybe the issue? We got 1,300 dirty water in this tank. Why is that the case? This engine has got 1,000 in. So this number is lying. Something is not right. I don't know why that's the case. Let's do departure horn and then let's move. I thought I had way less water than I actually did have. So I'm questioning what the issue is here. There we go. Let's move. We know where we're going. 2,500 dirty water. Yeah, it is absolutely overdue that I get some more cleaners. And so that's what we're gonna do. I am gonna get some cleaners. Because we have got a lot of dirt on the ground. We've got some corpses as well. And to be honest, we can probably fix the corpse situation fairly easily. What am I looking for? Maintenance. Cleaner station. Yep. Do I want to get 2? I kind of want to get 2. Screw it. Structural block. Yep. And letters. Yep. Let's do it. My one construction office. Are you a corpse, actually? Oh, yeah. You're dead. You're not actually sleeping there. Okay. That's fine. That's totally chill. I hope I'm making enough coins to keep everything going. We got 200 copper. Love to see it. That's great. Keep on loading the copper in here. To be honest, I could really do with getting some more storage facilities. Oh, actually, tell you what, storage facility-wise. Warehouse improvement. Let's do it. Warehouse improvement will allow me to get warehouse 2. It's bigger. Had to be bigger, didn't it? Well, sure. Build you there. I think we should have the ingredients to build all of this. Am I still okay for planks? I've kind of just used planks and not had to worry about anything in the plank department, actually. But I do have the ability to get a woodcutter house, but I just have not yet done that. An additional cleaner station, yeah, I think that's going to make a huge difference. That's good. 33% shocked by a corpse. Yeah, not surprised. Not surprised at all. What about turning this on? Yeah, turn that on. Waste. Yeah, we need to start getting rid of some of this waste. Charcoal. No, don't need that. Don't need any more iron ore either yet. Cool. Hey, we got 4 types of storage that we can throw into here. What's the maximum amount of storage of stuff that we can store in each one? I don't know. So, I need to be very careful about this. Let's store wastes for 1. 1,700. Okay, that's fine. Wastes, bodies. Yep. Anything else that we don't have enough storage of? We are moving forward with vegetables. Do we have any... We have any... We don't have anything. We don't have any food. We don't have any food. 57% starvation. It's not good. Disappointing work. Nobody's being paid. Also not good. Not good. Clay. Not super essential. What else? I don't know. Copper parts, maybe. It's kind of essential. Kind of useful. Don't think there's anything else that we really need. Tell you what, though, now that we've got more cleaners, we should have no issues getting everything cleaned up. And there is a lot of waste around. So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that needs to be cleaned up. Water is looking fine, though. It's good. Still don't understand not enough fuel. Is that just because... Is that this countdown here? I don't know. I don't know what the not enough fuel thing actually means because... Oh, well, now we're out of dirty water. Great. Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know. Right. Anyway, this here is good. Clean water, wood, iron. That's going to allow me to get very, very, very much on top of my clean water situation. We don't even have the opportunity to collect dirty water, which is great. The ceramics factory is absolutely going to start working now, which is great. That's what we need to see happening here. It's going to give me dirty water. It's going to produce ceramics. And that is going to allow me to get my fruit and vegetable farm on the flippin' go. It's going to cost me dirty water. It's going to cost me waste. I'm finally going to be able to start getting rid of some of my waste, which is really, really nice. Can we do anything with grass? I don't think we can do anything with grass, but we are going to be able to do stuff with our vegetable farm, obviously. So that's nice, at least. That is glass there. Do I need glass for anything? Don't think so. Don't think so at all. Only 4 corpses on the ground now. Only 94 dirt on the ground now. That's still too much. That's still too much. But we're getting through it. We're getting through it, and that's what matters. Bodies. Yeah, I presume we're getting rid of the bodies in the furnace. We're destroying a little bit of waste here. Let's see. What are you doing? We're vacant at the moment. 93 out of 123 workplaces. I probably need more people, don't I? Yeah, is there... Yeah, this is not good. This is not good because there's no migration here. I didn't even check migration, to be fair. Just flippin' finish this. Gosh darn ceramics. Come on, 200 water. There we go. Ah, 5 more water. Literally 5 more water. That's all I need. All I need is 5 more flippin' water. And yeah, we are seeing a lot of... Oh boy, yeah, we're seeing a lot of issues here. We're gonna evacuate to... We're gonna evacuate to another area. You know what? Just here is fine. Just here is fine. Build route. And then honestly, just go as quickly as we possibly can. Departure horn. Yeah, we need to keep people coming in. If people don't come in, then we will like just have all of our people. We just won't have any people. Yeah, and we also need food. I'm acutely aware that we do need food. It is really, really important. What's up? Dirty water. There we go. That should be enough. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. No available engines? What are you talking about? Not ready to work, no fuel? Oh, we need 500. We need 500. Freeze this. That gives me dirty water. Put that in there. Get through to here. Great. Amazing. That'll get me far enough. Okay, good. Now, this number should shoot right up. That's what I'm talking about. 5 corpses. We should also be able to get... What is this? Berries, fruits and berries. Yeah, fruits and berries. Fruits and berries. Let's go. So I need basically to have every type of food stuff in storage. So change this to fruits and berries, I guess. That'll be fine. And then vegetables as well. We'll get vegetables here. Yeah, this ceramic is driving me insane. But... we're actually producing it right now, so that's great. It's going to take a long time to get it done, but we only need, like, 1 production of this in order to get 2 in order to get 2 fruit and vegetable farms. And you know what? I should build a second one. A livestock farm? Is there anything... This thing's huge. Holy cow, it's massive. What does this cost? Clean water, grass. I don't have grass. I could get another one of these vegetable farms. I think I will get another vegetable farm, to be honest. Sure. We'll at least zone it. We'll get it... We'll get it started. We're at 64 out of 125. But migration... We should be able to arrest this decline. If we can't, well, we're going to be in trouble, aren't we? Ceramics, please. We just need one more ceramics. One more ceramics. Come on, come on, come on, come on. That's what we need. That's what we need. There's now 6 corpses. There's corpses coming out the flippin' wazoo. 65 on the train. Wait, there's 65 on the train, but 63 out of 123 workplaces? How does that work? One is looking for work. I think you honestly have your pick of work here, buddy. There's there's enough workplaces that you could find something. Good news, vegetable farm is, in fact, both vegetable farms are ready to go. Can we 11 per day, 8 per day, 8 per day? None of these areas have more than like a couple of... Can I turn around? No. So I can only turn around at cities. That is a problem. Good news though, ceramics is sorted. I don't need to worry about ceramics at all. I'm going to freeze this place. That's fine. I will get fruits and berries. I will get vegetables. I will take everything, and we will enjoy that. Food is fine. We're working back. We're working back through the food situation. Hunter house, gatherer house. Yeah, I can't set you as a priority, can I? There's 41 fruits and berries remaining, but we can't really get access to that. Frustrating. Frustrating. Let's freeze the driver's room. Freeze... What else do I want to freeze? Freeze research. Freeze this. Freeze this. Freeze... I dare not freeze the press, just in case there's some issues. Miner house 2. Yeah, miner house and water gatherer. There's neither of those here. So freeze them both. So, yeah, finally we get the gatherer house, which will allow me to get going. And then fruit and vegetables. Yeah, we need dirty water, and we just do not have dirty water, which is very, very, very frustrating. Right, let's move on to the next area. Are we able to get dirty water here? Yes, we are. We're also critically able to get more fruit and vegetables here. Right, I'm going to have to unfreeze the cab. There we go, unfreeze that. And I think this will be... a priority workplace. There we go, good enough. One outside. Departure horn. Let's do it. And then full ahead as soon as we possibly can. No one's ready to work on the engine? Come on. Engine's fun. What a fun place to be. And besides, we don't need to actually go that far. We just need to move a little bit. We just need to move a little bit. We're back up to 73. We've had a little bit of a... No. Not ready to work, no fuel. Yeah, we had a little bit of an up and downy sort of situation here. We need to get into the next block. We need to be able to harvest more water. If we're not able to harvest more water, we're kind of cooked. But if we sort out our water situation, then that will allow me to get... I need to be making just vegetables, by the way. Because it's just waste and dirt water, and I need to get rid of... I need to get rid of waste, and I need to collect dirt water. That is what we are after. Come on, 500 dirt water. That's all we need. That's literally all we need. Oh, tell you what, let's do a request. Let's do another request. Oh, and you know what? Let's do 10 creatures. And another 10 creatures. Okay, so that... If that doesn't get me enough to like, accelerate things, then I'm not sure what will. Let's get all of this loaded in, shall we? Come on. Come on. Just a little bit more water. A little bit more water. There we go. That's good enough. That's good enough. That's all we need. There we go. Up to 480. Come on. 20 more water. Please. Hold on. Is the water being put up here? It's flipping being put up here. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it was going to be added to that. I don't want fruit and vegetable farms to work until I get to the next area. I need to get to the next area, and then we'll be fine. Okay. Yep. Great. Fantastic. Amazing. We don't even need to go that far. We literally just need to get across the border into the next tile. It's good enough. It's good enough. We've done it. Okay. So, here. We should have migration. This should all be set on high. We should have migration coming through here. I'm not going to bother about changing it. Water extraction. Yep, we're going to get that all sorted. Gatherer house. That's going to work perfectly. What type of... It's fruits and berries, isn't it? Yeah, fruits and berries. And fruits and berries. Okay, that's nice. That is real nice. Primitive water filter. I probably don't want to turn that back on because... Oh, well, maybe we could actually. We've got plenty of iron. The good news is we're now going to be using some of our dirty water in order to get vegetables. It's going to be a little bit annoying to have half of our output being vegetables and half of our output being fruit, but frankly, I think that is fine. If that's the cost of doing business, then that is the cost of doing business. What I really want to do, though, is just sort out all of these hunger issues. I want to sort out the hunger issues. I want to sort out the corpse issues. The cleaners need to, honestly, start cleaning bodies up. We don't have any body storage, do we? Fruits and berries we can store here. Let's not store fruits and berries. Let's store bodies instead. Bodies are the same things as corpses, I believe. Yeah. And because we're now no longer utilizing the industrial furnace... Oh, we don't actually need to burn waste anymore. Yeah, let's leave that all as is. We still have plenty of coal. It's really difficult to see the coal, but it is there. That's good. 13 corpses. Let's get the corpses cleaned away. We've got 3 corpses over here. That will fix our stuff. 46 dirt on the ground. I'll tell you what, though. That did used to be worse. That did used to be worse. It used to be higher. So, there you go. Food for thought. Right. How are we doing over here? Glass, planks, furniture. Yeah, I would love to remove this. Dearly would love to remove that, but I unfortunately cannot. How are we doing for clean water? Still, not good. How are we doing for dirty water? Still, also, not good. But we should be able to bring it in, right? Like, that's the thing. We're bringing in an unlimited amount of clean water now, which is great. Miner house. We've got 1 miner house operating, and that's plenty because we don't actually need that much coal. Yeah, good. 48 dirt on the ground, 15 corpses. I'll get more cleaner houses. I'll get more cleaner houses. We've got 1 person that is looking for work here. That's probably a little bit of an underestimation. What am I doing? Cleaner station. Yep, that's it. You know what? Let's get 2 more cleaner stations. I think that will be enough to finally figure out our cleaning operation, and will really, really help to move a lot of the dirty water, from where it needs to be, from where it is to where it needs to be. Now, vegetables are looking super good now, and how many vegetables do we get? We get 100 vegetables from this. So I think what we'll do is we'll turn this from fruit and veg into a vegetable, fruit and berries, sorry, into a vegetable growing facility, which is marvelous. Yeah, that's really good. That's really good. And then as soon as we get this all up and running, it'll be fine. So I don't know where my water is being used presently. There's a little bit of it being used in the drinking barrel. But that's okay. Look at that. 9 dirt on the ground. 7 dirt on the ground. We've not even built these 2 things yet. And we're already in a much better place. I am loving this. 89 people are on the train. Population-wise, it's not terrible. Not terrible. Disease, not good. Dirty, not good. Dehydration, also not good. The hygiene is, yeah, worrying. You know what? Maybe let's not build 2 of these. Maybe one is enough. I could also maybe get some more cabins. I have kind of not I've not built any cabins in a long time. And I feel like I've got production of like every resource that I need right now in order to have most things working out accordingly, to be honest. It's kind of good. It's kind of good. There. You know what? No, we can do this slightly more efficiently. Structural block. Yep, we'll get that all sorted. And then you, I think this is a legal build. I think this is a legal build. I guess we'll see. You don't need to go up any higher. That's fine. What am I looking for? Services, small cabin. Yep, 1, 2 there. Good. So that will increase the number of cabins that we have up to like 20 or something, close to 20. And now there's only two bits of dirt on the ground, and overall, we should be sorting ourselves out here. This was a low point. This was a real low point for us, not gonna lie. It was a real low point. Also, if I wanted to store grass, we could get ourselves a warehouse level 2, and then we could store grass, which would be quite nice, because we do have the ability to collect it here, which is very nice. And then you need dirty water. How are we doing for dirty water? Clean water, we're still at 0. Not great. Dirty water. Where's dirty water? Here. 1,300. That's good. That's really good. That is really, really good. So we basically just have no way to turn dirty water into clean water. I think what I will do is production. It's maintenance. Yeah, primitive water filter. Let's get a couple of those. Let's also get another drinking barrel over here. Yeah, so this is, I think, the least worst way of doing this. We need iron parts, which I don't actually know if we've got. Yeah. It's fine, though. It's good. It's really good, in fact. And the fact that we've got so many cleaners now, I think was absolutely the right decision. Starvation is still a little bit. It's still there. What's the issue here? We need iron parts. To be fair, I could probably unpause you, enable this, unfreeze you. Yep, good. I don't think I have any iron ingots coming through, but I do still have iron here, which is quite nice. It's great. That's great. And we'll turn on iron production again. We don't need to get rid of bodies. Actually, we'll leave that off for now. That's good. Iron plates, we... yeah, still can make iron plates. That's fine. And then coins. I think we're okay for coins too. Let's maybe make this a bit of a coin storage area. Vegetables, fine. 27 corpses. That's a little bit too many. A little bit too many corpses. Disappointed with work. Some people weren't paid. Yeah, I think we have a bit of a treasury issue. But I tell you what, though, it's looking great. This train is looking so fantastic. I am really, really chuffed with this. Holy cow. Yeah, but I think we're going to wrap things up right about there. This is looking so good. This is looking so great. Look at this train. It's amazing. It's really, really great. Yeah, so the other stuff, city administration, propaganda, discrimination, price regulation, that's pretty cool as well. That's really, really cool stuff. Train lighting, yeah. Yeah, I'm interested. Alchemy, the ability to get slightly better recipes, that's pretty cool. Charcoal, the ability to get coal from wood chopping. Felt like I didn't really need it, as long as I planned planned where I was going to stop. It's fine. The drive system too, being able to get the bigger, higher construction ability, that is pretty cool. To be fair, everything's kind of cool. Very, 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 very interesting indeed. However, as I say, we're going to bring this episode to an end. You can check out Steel Artery, linked down in the description below. But for now, and for me, ladies and gentlemen, thank you ever so much for watching. I've been Orbital Potato. I'll catch you next time. Bye.